Everybody, it is week 43. Welcome back to my garage. So if you've been paying attention to the news at all this week, then you know about the violence that took place at our nation's capital. And you may not know, however, that the same day that violence took place was also a day of celebration in the church calendar. It was Epiphany. Epiphany is that day that we remember and celebrate the three wise men, the three magi. We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts, we've traveled so far. The three wise men visit the Christ child, and they see him and Mary and Joseph, and they get down on their knees and they offer him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. What in the world, what does it matter that Epiphany was the same day as the violence in our nation's capital? Well, here's the deal. Those three wise men were from a different faith. They weren't Jewish. They were from a different country. And they maybe were even a different race. And there they were, kneeling before the Christ child. So from the very beginning of the incarnation of Emmanuel, God with us, from the very beginning, Jesus has brought together people who are different. Different tongues, tribes, nations, political perspectives, races. And so what does it mean to be a follower of this Jesus in a country where discord and division are increasing? You know, Jesus teaches on the Sermon on the Mount to love your enemies and to pray for those who persecute you. Jesus teaches his disciples, he says, love one another the way I have loved you. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples. So here's my challenge to you this week, is to be like the Magi. Wherever you find yourself on whatever spectrum of judgment or politics or opinions that people use in our culture today, wherever you find yourself, to journey from that place and to find yourself before the Christ child and the Holy Family. And if you don't have gold or frankincense or myrrh to offer to the baby Jesus, to offer Christ yourself. And from that place, to love those who are different from you. To love and pray for those who you disagree with and who disagree with you. Because you know that Christ loves them too. This week we have all Zoom Sunday school classes. We have a different Zoom for 7th and 8th graders and a different Zoom for high schoolers. And then we also are starting our small groups back up again, starting this Sunday and this next week. If you don't have a small group and you'd like to be a part of one, please let us know. We'd love to sign you up for one. Or even create one for if you need us to. Remember, God's up to something. Be a part of it.